I'm Rachel Allen and welcome to Finance Friday, my weekly shout out to small business owners, entrepreneurs, to do some of your books every week to get on top of those finances before they get on top of you. Now this week I've been mostly talking about VAT. That is because I am launching a new VAT workshop very soon, and if that interests you, watch this space. But some people may look at the videos I've been doing this week and go, oh, VAT, I'm nowhere near that. I have no plans on turning over more than £80,000 a year. God, if I got to £80,000 a year, I would be more than happy. So they may switch off and feel that this isn't talking to them. But actually, most of the principles that I talk about when I'm talking about VAT are just as applicable, even if you have no intention of ever getting to that level. Now, I've noted a couple of things that I've been talking about, and I want to say how I can apply them to VAT and how I can apply them to general business. Now, first of all, we've been talking about pricing. Now, pricing is important regardless of how much you're actually selling. So what's important is that you are making a profit. And that isn't just, are you covering your day-to-day costs? Are you also rewarding yourself for your time? So a lot of people will put in a bid for some work, or they will price themselves at a point where they are covering their costs. And that might be their general day-to-day costs and their business costs, but they're not actually rewarding themselves for the time that they're taking. And if you are working all the hours God sends, if you work it back, you may find that you're not even on minimum wage. A lot of entrepreneurs push themselves so hard and work for so many hours that the actual return on the investment of their time isn't that great. Now, you may be doing it for love and you may be very happy with this, but it is worth remembering that your time is important. Your health is important as well. So make sure that you price to reward yourself for your time. The next thing is staying on top of your books. Now, this is what Finance Friday is all about. This is what I harp on about all the time. I'm saying stay on top of your books. It is so much easier, whether you're VAT registered or not, to do your books regularly. If you're doing a little bit, if you're doing 20, 80 transactions a week, that's so much easier than thousands or hundreds of transactions at the end of a month or at the end of a year. And also you remember what you've done. You know, you can look through your bank statement. It'll be very clear in your mind what these transactions were. A year, 18 months later, you might be racking your brains and it will take much, much longer. So whether you're VAT registered or not, stay on top of those books. Another one is saving for your taxes. Now, obviously, if you're VAT registered, this is vital. You need to put aside the VAT proportion of your sales because it's not yours, you know, and don't even think of it as yours. Then you won't get into that trap of feeling aggrieved when you pay it over to the taxman. Instead, celebrate it as a sign of how well you're doing. Put it to one side, reap the interest if you can, and then pay it over to the taxman. Now, whether that's VAT or your standard taxes, it's a good practice to get into. So it doesn't matter whether you're VAT registered or not. Another one is thinking ahead, having a strategy, having a plan. So set yourself a budget for where you want to go for the year. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're monitoring yourself against the VAT threshold or not. It's a good thing to be doing. It will help you to achieve your goals, to help you do more of the things that are good and avoid the things that aren't making you the money. And also monitoring your turnover against your target. Whether your target is to get past VAT or whether it's to stay well below, it doesn't matter. What gets measured gets done. That was it. I hope you have a great week. Look out for my VAT workshop, and I'll look forward to seeing you next week. Take care. Bye.